Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Witch Queen. If you're wondering why I'm starting at the title screen rather than in orbit or in doing an activity where I normally start the videos, as it currently stands, it's been 2 days since the launch of the new raid. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to take part in the raid race, and I haven't been able to play it since because I've been working. So when I eventually do a run through of the raid, I will make sure to record my experience with whoever I run it with and make sure to upload it to you guys for you to enjoy how much I'm dying at everything. Mostly my own incompetence. But the main reason that I started at the title screen is because for the last few raid releases, campaign raid releases at least, there has been a cinematic and a special mission or something after it, or real world changes. Because that's what we had with Beyond Light. You had the Deep Stone Crypt crashing to the planet in the middle of the raid, and in the patrol world, you now have debris falling. You have obviously it burning up in the atmosphere above you. So I just wanted to see if there was anything like that after the new. Never mind.
Intentions aside, Savathun is solely responsible for her own ruin. If only we'd known the flood she was holding back. These things don't see themselves as gods, no. They believe themselves so much more than that. And yet, with all that power, it was wielders of light and dark, saviors of humanity, who brought them down. Regardless of victory, we must remember that was only a taste of success, barely achieved. There will be more, and the power they hold will pale in comparison to that of their maker, the Witness. We must now face an inevitable truth. The Witness and its followers, they're coming. All of them. And when they get here, we'll finish what they started.
Damn. Also, the end of that clip, was that multiple travellers? Because that looked like multiple travellers. Yeah, Vow of the Disciple raid. Yay! I can now buy the other void fragments. I am going to do that. I am going to head to the tower, and I'm going to purchase them off Igora. What I've basically been doing between videos, it's increased Vanguard ranks this week. I was grinding out, so I finally got a revised Silicon Aroma. Definitely well worth getting. It is a fairly quality sniper rifle. Obviously, I've been stacking up on these. I really should have been doing more of this, but I got the seasoned weapon, the Reckless Endangerment. Now, this is actually not a half bad shotgun. It's pretty damn good. Um, Obviously, I still like using my Icalos, but just as a well, it's meant to be as a PvP and PvE shotgun because obviously it's the seasoned weapon or the pursuit weapon. I know they used to be called pursuit weapons. I know they are now seasoned weapons, but I don't know. Pursuit weapon still feels like a better title for it, I guess. Yeah, I'll pick those up later. Right, Ikora. Be really nice if you could summon your Sparrow in the tower. It made getting around a lot easier. Of course, you'd be driving off into your death every 5 seconds, but it'd be entertaining.
Thanks.
Buy 3 of those. Mainly because if there are any new missions or encounters in that, at least this way, if I get any powerful gear or pinnacle gear, I can actually infuse it properly.
Welcome.
defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds to void weapons.
Yes,
Nice.
of course.
Weaken targets with precision, create an orb of power. Finishers grant invisibility. Oh, okay. Devour is definitely one that I'm. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Good. What can you teach me?
Hello again, Guardian.
Come back safe.
I must meditate. Right. Now let me pull up my Void 3.0, which I do love. The Void Blade. um. That'll lower my recovery, but Devour is definitely helpful because, yeah, feast and energy of your defeated foes. Final blows restore you to full health.
When I say push, you push. Okay?
I mean, what else? What other ones do we get? Defeating targets with grenades grant you volatile rounds to weapons. Let's see, health regen. See, that's got mobility and intellect. I'm not really fussed about those. I'd rather have. Where is it? Yeah, I'd rather have the volatile rounds. Yeah. Right, there we go. So I've now got Devour and Volatile Rounds on my Hunter. Something which, I mean, Devour was literally I think it was originally a Warlock perk.
Hi.
Like, no other classes could use it. Well, I think no other classes. Only through, like very, very certain exotics could the other classes use it. Oh, hang on. I've got to worry my controller's going to die. Right, I mainly just want to see if Ada's finally got that. I'm missing one War Might mod. I want to see if she's finally selling it. And then we will head back to the Throne World. She's not selling
Come
it.
visit
Right.
again soon.
So I've got my weapon quests. Obviously, it's reset day tomorrow. So, oh, here we go.
I have never put faith in the Traveler, but I am starting to trust in its guardians.
Oh, that's new. That's the raid. And yeah, it does take place inside the pyramid. There's Defend Day again.
Why should I
Apparently,
fear
there is a
I've
patch
seen the
coming
light
out
used by-
soon that will help with the drop rate for deep sight resonance weapons from the Wellspring, because they have found that the drop rate is absolutely ridiculous, and people are running it for hours upon hours, and it's just not working. They're just not getting the resonance weapons to progress the bounty board quests. Speaking of which, should be able to access the last one now. The Hidden have new intel. Check the evidence board. Oh, message from Mara. Yes, go away, mission thing. Fuck off, I'm trying to read. While investigating the pyramid, I encountered Scorn amassing large numbers within. Regardless of how many wretches I slaughtered, more flooded to take their place. With Rulk dead, I'm assuming that's a raid, one of the raid bosses in the raid, we naturally assume they would abandon the pyramid, but clearly they have other plans. Furthermore, they appear to be co-opting hive magics for reasons I was unable to decipher. Perhaps this is something to do with your ongoing investigation. I have not the time to stay and fight. More words and actors can call my attention. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm so sorry. This situation, however, will be attended to promptly as the Scorn show no signs of slowing their advance. Investigate the sunken pyramid in the throne world to learn why the Scorn are rising up and put a stop to it. Resonant runes collected. Oh, just defeat Scorn. Yeah, I can do that. Oh no, that's saying that I need to forge those weapons, isn't it? Right, I don't really want to run a scout. I need to run something that will hit a bit heavier. So I'll switch to my fusion rocket. Yeah. Let's give it a go. Now, being as the bounty board missions are meant to be undertaken solo, I mean, obviously, one of them is Wellspring, but I think this one should be okay to run on my own. I mean, recommended power 1540, so it's going to be a struggle, but I am 17 over the recommended, so I might be okay.
Guardian, you're needed within the Throne World Pyramid. The Scorn have become frenzied at the death of the Witness's disciple, Rulk. They seek to take the pyramid out of our hands and use its power to capture the Throne World for themselves. One final, desperate attempt to win a battle they've already lost. Ensure it stays that way.
So I'm assuming I'm going to guess this is similar to, in fact, from what I've seen from other YouTubers, mainly Chibi doing his funny playthroughs of it, or say funny playthroughs, his honest playthroughs with his friends. This is the, oh, there's Volatile. This is the opening encounter for the raid. I'm guessing this is a lot easier. Mind you, all the footage I've seen of the raid has been with contest modifier on. So Savathun's aspect is dead. Fuck you. See, I knew these doors would be the entrance to the raid. I said when I was on patrol, it's like, this looks way too ostentatious to just be a patrol area. So obviously this is this must be the route into the raid itself. Whoa, what the hell is that? Why is the pyramid on fire? I'm assuming that has something to do with the raid, but why is it on fire? Right. I'm assuming this way. Okay, yes, this way. Yeah, this is already easier than what I saw from Phoebe's playthrough. I don't know where I'm meant to go. I'm literally guessing at the moment. Am I meant to take these knowledge things and put them in this? Uh... Okay, I'm guessing I just have to keep going through on foot. I'm definitely going the right way because I can, well, sure that's all reloaded. There's anything over there. This looks like the right way. Anything in here? Yeah, sorry if I'm not really saying much. I'm more just thinking. Unfortunately, when I think, I tend to just climb up. Not that way. Aha! I am inside the pyramid. What do I do now? But I'm at the pyramid. What do I do? I am so confused. What do I have to do? Is that not the entrance? Is it like around this side? Oh, that's not it. Right, so clearly this is the way inside the pyramid. Hang on, that thing at the entrance, was that... Or was that how I'm meant to get into the pyramid? Oh, please tell me that's not like a key. Ah, I wanted to see if I could go right to the top. But nope, there's a roof. I'm going to assume if I'd done the raid, then this would make a lot more sense to me. I mean, that thing at the beginning definitely seemed like it had... it was important. The only thing I can see is these two lights in here. Alright, let's try this now. Whoa, okay, this is good to know. This encounter is where Titan Rally Barricades and Warlock Wells are going to come in very handy. I'm guessing I just have to collect all of these. Collect all of them while killing all the score. In all fairness, I remember fighting enemies with, you know, a light cap. I'm not surprised so many people were taking hours to do certain encounters on the new raid. Yeah, because I had to collect all of them before it was moved last time. Oh, you can only carry so many of them at a time. Is that it? Heightened, brimming, overflowing. So you can carry 3 at a time. So it should move now. There we go. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I love the range on this fusion. Drowned in the deep. Rise from the deep. So you carry 3 at a time. So obviously if you have a full fire team... Oh, hang on. It's giving you enough for... If you went in with a normal fire team of 3, it's giving you enough for, like, a set each. So maybe with a raid there's more of these light things, knowledge things spawning in. Yeah, 3 more. Let's go! Overkill? Maybe. Fun? Yes. Ooh, funnel whip. Apparently that's the weapon, from what I've seen online, that's the weapon you want to try and grind for, because it's pretty much like a reprised recluse. And I really loved my recluse. In all fairness, doing this before the raid might actually make more sense. Because I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is pretty much the mechanics for the first encounter, or first and second encounters. So yeah, at least this way I'll have a basic idea of what to do when I do the raid properly. I've got the wall playground. Ah! Just my guess that was a scream. Alright, obviously I would have been long past this point, but because I didn't know the raid mechanics, this is literally me going in blind at the moment. Which in some ways isn't a bad thing. Because that way you're getting a genuine, honest review of, or opinion of what something's like. Because if you're going in and you know what's coming, then it... Ooh. Must have been sitting down on there on the floor. But yeah, anyway, if you know what's coming, then it will spoil, it will detract from the value of it. I mean, I kind of felt like that if I was going to record the Final Fantasy VII remake, even though that went a completely different direction to the original game. Oh, I like volatile rounds. With volatile rounds, I don't have to have the non-composer anymore. I can literally use this with golden tricore, heating up. The way they've worked out the new perk system on, like the weapon crafting, remastering some of the old perks, like heating up, and obviously you've got the advanced subsistence, you've got advanced 1-2 punch, that sort of thing. It's definitely changing how people are looking at builds. Like me, I would have been quite happily running through the entire campaign and the end game content with my Chroma Rush, with subsistence and kill clip. But now that I see how powerful heating up is getting, and how with like the new classes of weapons that are being released, like the new frames of weapon that are being released. So, you know, same old classes and that sort of thing, but it's definitely changing how people are having loadouts. Obviously, galley and exotics and that, they've always got their place. Oh, I'm in. Ooh. Bear in mind, this is my first time being inside the pyramid. Whoa. Okay, this is cool. I'm assuming this is the right way. Either way, this place is massive. Whoa, is that? That's a worm. That's a big worm. Is that? That's a worm god. Why is there a burning worm god inside a pyramid ship? The hell are these? They almost look like fallen. Oh, here we go. That's a big bone. Kaboom. God, I love Gosslayer warheads. With the Argent Ordnance mod, if you're running a rocket launcher and you don't have it equipped for being when you're charged with light, you're an idiot. Well, oh, I see a little boss standing up there. Have a look, have a look. Maybe I have a ton of rocket ammo. I'm guessing I'm meant to fight my way forward. So this is... Oh. Now this is where I came in. Here we go. Yeah, the land tech perk as well. I really do like what they've done with that. The fact that you get increased damage resistance after you get kills is, in my opinion, it's definitely going to help with like Grandmasters and FM content. Oh, there we go. Yep, if he's taken that many to kill, he's definitely a loss. It's two of them. Right. That's one of them down. Someone give me some ammo. Thank you. There we go. God, there's still more of them? How many more can there be? Oh, him. Well, I wouldn't do for a heavy brick. There we go.
Retreat from the pyramid once more.
Oh.
You will undoubtedly be needed again when they return. In the meantime, do not rush away. The pyramid holds many secrets yet. Information that could prove useful to our coming fight against the witness. Do not delay.
Seconds remaining. 1,486. Jesus. Oh, examine.
The Upended. A title suitable for that which turns worlds upside down. When I was still uninitiated, I would stand guard at my post. I would look to the sky and see the true sons of my Lubre. one eternally shaded to the dark, the other always a brilliant blue. And in them, I had seen the folly of our kind. A fear of something we believed bigger than us, and a reliance on that which kept us. That blue sun that we harnessed our power from. A simple reversal of that power cracked the blue in half, shut it off, and Lubre died. I did not know it at the time, but it was necessary. And now that Savathun has trapped me within these walls, it will be necessary again. My witness. Whether I survive Savathun's betrayal or not, the Upended will ensure we salvage our perfect goal. The final abyss awaits us all.
Damn. So obviously I'm guessing that's the raid boss, the Rulk guy. But can I just say, that is definitely a worm god. And what's with the horses with the many arses? Horses are such majestic creatures, just look at the booties. It does seem strange to me that it's got such a long mission end time. I'm wondering if there's something like in one of these pedestals again. Maybe I can unlock the whole lore book. If I can interact with this, it does seem likely. I can.
Conqueror, many called me. Again and again I heard this word, logged my direction not with admiration, but with malice. Not a conqueror, I would respond with glee. What then, they would ask. I do not tell them, my witness. As you so graciously taught me, I show them. Just as I did in the unholy den of those starving worm gods. I'll not forget the stench of their rotting flesh, or the way they cowered as I drew near. But they soon learned I was not to be feared. In the end, I left them only a promise of sustenance, and in return, they became chattel for our greater purpose. Absolute finality. And as I walked away, their fountainhead in tow, I could hear them whisper with respect. Subjugator.
Damn. So Rolk is the one who enslaved the worm gods. He's the reason the Hive are, well, our enemies. Because the Hive, as we learned through the campaign missions, the Hive were originally meant to be light bearers. So Savathun never stole the light. The Traveler just gave it to her. I'm going to assume that there is something like either around that or a bit on that side. Unless there's something hidden in one of these rooms, it's going to be further back. I'm going to quickly check in here, see if there's, see if there's anything, tucked away. Now I'm going to head. Oh. There is.
When I stood on that precipice, watching the only world I knew collapse under its own weight. I was prepared for the splendor of abyssal eternity. But you brought me forth my witness, freed me from the world that imprisoned me, made me see the ultimate truth, one I could never see alone. That on my planet Lubre, who I was, where I was, what I believed mattered, all amounted to absolute insignificance. I keep this mural not as some worthless sentimental reminder of what I lost, but of the opposite, of what I gained. Power, truth of the inconsequence of most, control over the universal strings of fate. For all this, I am eternally grateful, my witness.
Yeah, there's one in each room from the look of it.
Puppets, all of them. Every last krill, every last hive. I once believed in a higher calling as they do. But you know that. You rescued me from that. Eternal appreciation doesn't even scratch the surface of what I owe you for the gifts you gave me. I know you hoped the krill would see it too. We tried. We really did. But we had to let them struggle. All because of a belief that purpose had finally found them. Given them strength to conquer an oppressive home world. How else were they to grow? Their loss, however, is for them to grieve, not us. We will continue forward. Greater purpose awaits, my witness.
Right, I think that's the last one here. That's where I came in. Ah,
It was your infinite wisdom, my witness, that led me into the planet's great sea, and face to face with that which was believed to be unbeatable. You instilled in me a true understanding of wanton domination.
ah.
Not for pleasure, but as a means to achieve our absolute finality. When I reached the creature known to some as the Leviathan, it laid its thoughts bare. Turn from the deep fearmonger, it relayed. I know what you seek. Press on, and you will drown in it. I do not drown. I spoke with a defiant tongue. In a mere infinitesimal measure of time, I held a rib of this beast in one hand and pushed aside its maned vessel with the other.
Oh,
I rise.
that's a rib from the Leviathan? I've been looking at that bone thinking, what the hell is it from? Is it from one of the worm gods? No, it's a Leviathan rib. God damn. The Rorke fight at the end of this must be one hell of a battle. Right, I'll tell you what, I am going to keep hunting around to see if I can find any more of them. How many have I got left to find? I've found quite a few. There's 5 more. I've already found the one in there. Unless there's 5 per room, so maybe there's more in here. Yeah, anyway. Obviously I realise how long the video's been going on. If I can find any more truths, I'll let you guys know. If not, we'll pick this back up in orbit, and we'll head back to the bounty board in the next episode to see what the next stage of the mission is. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more content like it. As always, there'll be links to the full playlist in the description, and I hope to see you next time. Adios.